The M25 is a totally demountable system. It's designed to be shared between tipper trucks. So basically, when the unit is finished discharging, it can be easily demounted on site or back at the asphalt plant. It's pivoted at the top and pinned at the bottom with jack stands for it to be laid in an upright position with quick release hydraulic and electric connections. This allows the unit to be shared between a number of tipper wagons or hook lift bins, depending on the client's requirement. The actual bins themselves are high thermal capacity bins that can either be completely just for one product or divided into two separate sections for wearing course, base course, or type 1 aggregate fill and then base course. When the lorry arrives on site to start applying asphalt, the tipper is automatically controlled from the remote control. Also the easy sheeter on the top is also controlled from the remote control. The operator tips the body and then brings the Sprider M25 from the transport position and folds the application augers, positions the machine correct for the application, and then starts the discharge auger in the rear of the M25, which also conditions the material. And then starts the actual application of the asphalt. That's a setup time of less than 30 seconds in a normal application. The entire 15-ton load can be applied in less than 20 minutes with higher quality and perfection than would be from a typical barrel lathe product. The M25 radically revolutionises asphalt application in all of the Scandinavian countries for over 20 years now, and just introduced to the United Kingdom. Basically, the M25 removes the need for any manual handling of asphalt from the delivery lorry onto the application site. The M25 will allow a feed rate of 30 tons per hour to be laid by one man and one assistant on any job site in the United Kingdom. The M25 is remotely controlled by the operator through a radio remote system that allows complete control of the application screw arms, including the feed rate of the screw augers within the arms and the delivery flap. The big advantage of this machine over previous delivery systems is that you can easily go over or around street furniture or obstacles when doing hand laying work, particularly in residential areas, and that there's no manual labour involved, and reducing the possibility of damage to any obstructions that are placed within the job site area. Also, the other advantage with the system is that you can load other carrying vehicles such as site dumpers, track carriers with asphalt very easily with the elevation of the actual delivery screws. The screw augers both in the back of the M25 and on the arms are all electrically heated so that the product condition is maintained at all times from the start of delivery to the finish of delivery, thus ensuring consistency in the actual delivery system. Also, the crossover at the back of the unit has the effect of slightly conditioning the asphalt before it actually enters into the delivery screws. Obviously, all of the augers have got variable speed, so the flow rate can be set according to the work that's required. The truck also, the ability of having a truck-based system like this is that it's very quick setup for actually starting the job site, so that you don't have long delays in sending pavers or laying gangs up. That the machine, it actually drives up to the site, unfolds its arm and starts laying asphalt immediately. Particularly good for emergency repairs or for high performance repairs where there's a very stringent restriction on the temperature of the material being laid. One operator can successfully lay between 30 and 60 tons an hour using this system. The control system controls all the features of the M25. So you have complete control of the arms, the distribution arm, the actual application augers, as well as the speed of the screws. The controls are very straightforward and basically follow a very similar pattern to any mobile crane, or if you use a Nintendo or a PlayStation, you'll be very familiar with a similar consistent. It takes roughly about 1 hour of tuition on delivery for a customer to be able to use the control system very effectively.